Well, in this video, this probably shows you a good reason why I probably shouldn't video record when I'm tired. Or perhaps it's the other way around. Perhaps I should do more videos when I'm tired. Perhaps I let the truth out a little bit more, or my feelings out a little bit more. So I do have a few moans in this video. So you don't want to hear me moaning, don't watch the video.
Well, I had just stopped here for the evening. I'm just below Adderley Locks, I think it is. I finished off the Audlem Locks and just come up round here and moored up before the next set of locks, which I thought I'd do those tomorrow. Yeah, zero internet here, zero phone signal. So I'm going to have to do some more locks. I really didn't plan on that today. 3 years ago I had a rant about the lock landing here. All collapsed and nowhere to moor. Guess what? In 3 years time, or 3 years later from then, it's still the blooming same. So here I am then at the Adderley bottom lock. Yeah, I really had no intentions of doing these today. 12 locks for me in one day is enough. I can't remember how many's here now. Is it 5, 6, 7? I don't know. I guess I got to do all these as well. Well, at least I can say one thing's happened in 3 years. At least they've improved the temporary fix of the walk board across this lock. It was collapsing last time and I almost slipped into the canal last time I walked across it 3 years ago. It's still not right, it's still only a temporary fix, but at least it's safe, I think. I get asked, why you get so upset with the CRT at times, Trev? Well, I'll tell you why. They're quick enough to take my money, and next year they want to up the price by more than inflation, which they promised they would never do when they took over. Plus, being a continuous cruiser, they reckon there was a consensus of opinion that we wanted to pay more as a continuous cruiser. Well, I can tell you that is a load of old you know what. This board was collapsing on me 3 years ago. They've sort of put a temporary bracket in over there and obviously put a new bolt through and some new fixings for the handrail into a piece of oak which is rotten. People I was looking at just now even had mushrooms growing out of it. There's 5 locks here, I'm guessing. This is lock number 4. One before was lock 5, I think. I didn't see a number on it, but I assume it must have been. So I've got 3 more to do. Hopefully I can get it done before it's dark. Sun is starting to get quite low in the sky. I'm not very keen on boating in the dark, let alone doing locks. I must admit, I'm starting to get rather tired. It's probably why I'm getting a little bit miserable, having to go about everything. But sometimes these things still have to be said. Take my money quick enough, but yeah, not quick enough to do the repairs which are required for a safe life of boating. So I'm really considering next year of either moving on to the Bridgewater permanently or down onto the Environmental Agency waters permanently and not pay the CRT a penny. And I don't think I'll be alone. This is what happens when these bodies get greedy and try and screw every penny out of people as a tax, basically. And it's just like Sadiq Khan in London. You know, for some reason he seems to think if you pay £12.50 a day, the air pollution gets better. How the hell can paying £12.50 a day make the air any better? Absolutely insane. It's just another tax. Just because he's completely messed up TfL over the years, he now has to try and rape the money back off of everybody else for his mess up. You know, even when I'm completely shattered like I am today, I'm just on my penultimate lock now. It's definitely going to be my penultimate lock. This extra 5 I had no plans on doing. I'm always looking out for a little something extra to film. Well, it's a little dark through the woods here, but let's see what I've found. Well, this is obviously the CRT graveyard in here to a degree. old top lock gates, some stop planks, obviously bits of lock here, or lock gates anyway. Another piece over here. I'm quite amazed how much light is on this actually. It's actually very dark in here, but the sun is shining through the trees at the moment. And the sun's going to be set in about 15-20 minutes. By this old farm gate here as well. Look at this rare mushroom grown on this old sycamore. And I don't chop down old sycamores like this. And this one is not in sycamore gap either. Well, I'm in the top lock at last at Adderley. As you can see by the sign here, Adderley top lock. Oh yeah. Boat's nearly up. I don't know if any of you recall, about 3 years ago, I made a bit of a joke when coming through this lock. It was a hot sunny day and I saw this in the field, which I'm just about to show you. Like little jumps for obviously a pony or something like that, and obviously ponies in the background here. There's also some sheep around, and I told you that this is where the national sheep jumping championships were held. Yeah, okay, so it was a bit of a farce, but I still thought it was a good one. And as we can see now, the sun setting over the horizon here. I need to find somewhere to moor up, and quick. I'm just leaving now the top lock at Adderley. Oh, yeah, I'm beat, absolutely beat. Sun's setting, it's getting dark. I'm not even sure if the camera's picking me up. What I do now is stop as I go out the lock, close the skates, and I'm going to stop at the first available mooring. Internet or not, I just can't go on anymore now tonight. I need to stop. That might be an early bed time tonight. Number one, I'm tired. Number two, if I've got no internet, I'll have nothing to do particularly. No movies to watch or anything like that, or YouTube videos to watch.
On the editing of this video, I could have enhanced the light, but I decided to leave it natural so you can see how dark it is actually getting. This is what I could have done with the light if I wished to have done. Well, I have done now, I guess.
And look, we have sheep in the field. I was just thinking about it a few minutes ago. I probably haven't done enough locks this year for myself. I've been so lucky this year, so many people have done the locks for me. I think I'm a bit out of practice. Yeah. I just found doing 17 locks a day and I'm absolutely shattered. Well, I'm just such an old man now. Time has caught up with me. Definitely getting dark as we go under bridge 69. Anyway up. That's what they used to say at bingo. The sign says no mooring there, lock operation only, down to the lock. And we have a winding hole here, so obviously I can't moor opposite that. I'm quite liking the way this film's coming out at the moment actually. The lights actually quite nice. I like the light effect. I see another post just coming up here, and I'm pretty sure that's going to say mooring. I hope it does. Yes, it says 5-day mooring. The only thing is, the concrete bank here, no arm code. I don't see any mooring rings either. I don't want to pin in. I really don't like pinning in. Was that a mooring ring there? There are mooring rings. I'm going to stop. I've decided to go along just a few feet. There's a huge oak tree here. Although the wind has died completely off now, it's been blowing a gale half the day. So I'm going to just go up past this oak tree. You never know, the wind might pick up again. And I don't like mowing around the big old trees. They all come down one day, don't they? The mooring starts just back there. And I'm going to just go more just along there by that hedgerow. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is, as this is a concrete wall along here, I've probably got the Shropshire shelf, and I don't have any wheels to drop down beside the boat like a lot of boaters do. I only have my fenders. So yeah, we'll have to see what it's like. I do have a couple of bigger fenders, which I keep in the gas locker, so I might be dragging those out as well tonight. But first of all, let's get the boat over and get it mooring up, because I'm exhausted and very hungry. Now, I did have 2 slices of toast for breakfast, as I normally do. And I did have that ice cream earlier, and one of the flapjacks. And that's it today so far. It's now 7 o'clock at night. Definitely the Shropshire shelf is here, because I've already just bumped into it trying to put the front in. I'm going to put up with it for one night. I really am just so tired now. I think I could sleep anyway with it banging around all night long. I'm just looking for the next mooring ring now. The mooring rings are quite a way off the bank. Here's the bank, and there's the mooring ring. I just hope nobody trips over my ropes during the night, because, to be honest with you, at the moment, I don't care. Do you know what? I'm not going to stop here. I can't get within 2 foot of the bank. The shelf sticks out so far here. I'm a good 2 foot from the bank, and I just don't want that. I don't have a fender that fat to put down there. You won't see me go this fast normally on the canal. It's quite wide here, reasonable depth, and I'm not expecting to see anybody else around. I'm probably pushing 4 miles an hour. Yeah, it's an awful lot faster than I normally go. I do want to try and find somewhere tonight before it gets pitch black. But it's definitely getting dark now. It's quite frustrating. It's quite light there, isn't it? It's all arm coat on the non-towpath side, on the farmer's side, which would be great to moor up against, and the horrible concrete choppy shelf on the towpath side. I can't win, can I? Not having a great day today, but I'm still enjoying it, I guess. I love boating. It's getting a little bit frustrating now. I've been travelling for quite a long time now since I decided not to stop on those 5-day moorings. And I cannot see any sight of the end of this concrete wall. I know there's a lot of this is on the Shropshire, and it's had steps down like this. So the step in it, my boat goes up against that step and doesn't float over the top of it. Some boats don't float over the top of it and they don't have a problem. Well, I hit against that step, and you either bang round all night long, plonking around. I have to put real wide fenders there. People float like wheels on the surface to keep you off the bank. But back there is a good 2 foot, and there was no way I was going to try and deal with that overnight. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll probably sleep through most things, but yeah, it's also damaging the boat. I don't really want that either. Well, no, another thing as well. I certainly don't feel like cooking now tonight when I stop. So it's going to be either a pork pie or a Cornish pasty that I bought at the Honesty Box place at the top block. Yeah, I do have some chicken already cooked. I was going to put that into a large pitter, which I have, but it all needs warming up and cooking. I think I'm just going to It's so dark it is now, look. I just moored up. The camera is hardly picking up anything. The rooks and the crows are coming to roost over in the trees there. I can hear them. It's not until I get up here and have my headlights on, spotlights, look, it's illuminating the grass and all here.
Well, that was me doing 5 locks, of which I had no intention whatsoever to do that day. I probably shouldn't have done them. I was tired. It was probably where accidents could happen. Fortunately, none did. I got into the boat and I had my pork pie. I had a beer in this glass. I mean, it's quite apt, don't you? So that brings us to the end of this video. A little shorter than normal, and it was literally filmed in a few hours. I think that was filmed about 2.5 hours, the whole video. There was a lot in there, a lot of content, and I think it's a good place to finish. Of course, a big thank you goes out to all my Patreon, PayPal, Super Thanks, and channel members, and everybody that helps the channel and all the ways you do. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It's free. When you do subscribe, please click the bell notification button and the all options button. That way, YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. Well, that just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.